Hello friends, Srinivas here. Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss another exciting topic in Oracle Fusion. We are going to discuss today pre-transformation rule in Oracle Fusion. Okay, so what is the pre-transformation rule in Oracle Fusion and why do we need it? And we'll also discuss some of the business scenario to use pre-transformation rule. Okay, so guys, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon to get the latest update. So let us start. So guys, we'll see what is pre-transformation rule and why we need it. Basically, pre-transformation rule is kind of defaulting rules in Oracle EBS. Like when in order management, we used to define the defaulting rules to create sales order and what kind of attributes to be populated in sales order. Similarly, in Oracle Fusion, we used to define the pre-transformation rules to allow system to populate certain value based on certain attributes. So we'll see here pre-transformation rules are the equivalent of defaulting rules. So they can be used to default just about any sales order field based on certain attributes. So we'll see and understand one business scenario like how we can derive the AR transaction type based on Oracle order management order type in Oracle Fusion. So guys, you know, like when we are creating any OM transactions or OM sales order, so we used to provide some order type and which basically the nature of orders, and these order types will create, or once the order is received it will create uh, AR invoice in Oracle Fusion AR. But in AR invoice header we have to identify one AR transaction types, and this transaction type should be linked to order type to create the accounting for the transaction. So how we can link, because this order type in order management should be linked to the transaction type in AR. So how we can create one pre-transformation rule so that when we are using a particular order type, it should derive a specific transaction type for that invoice. So let us start. So first we'll create one transaction type, and then we'll define the pre-transformation rule and to link the order type to the transaction type. So let us go to setup and maintenance. To manage transaction type. So navigate to manage transaction type and create one receivable transaction type. Okay. So what is the importance of transaction type? It will derive the accounting. Okay. So what is the revenue account, receivable accounts, and we are associating auto invoice clearing account, unbilled receivable accounts, on revenue account, freight account, and tax account. So and lot of accounting decision we are going to make based on certain transaction types. We used to assign to auto accounting rules or SL rules to derive the accounting. So that is very important, like which transaction type should be used for which order type. That's why it is obvious that we should link and associate the correct transaction type to the correct order type. So legal entity, so common set will, the transaction type set should be, or we can take anything. So I'm taking here the reference data set, it's the common set. So I am creating this transaction type for the domestic sales. Okay. Domestic sale. Because for each kind of transaction type, so we have specific accounting impact. So domestic sales, transaction class is invoice, status will be open and it will be effective from today, and generate bill, yes. That means whether using this transaction type you want to generate customer invoice or not. Open receivable and post to GL is yes. Post to GL means any transaction created with this transaction type should be posted or eligible for posting into the general ledger. So now the most important thing, how we can create the or link the business unit and associated accounting combinations. So my business unit is US1 business unit. Okay, US1 business unit, and let us give the revenue account. So I will take a account from the list just for testing purpose, and receivable account. Okay, so these all other accounting you can give as per your requirement. So I am not giving here at the moment. Click on OK. So transaction type is created for domestic sales. So now we have to use this transaction type for any orders, and with order type which domestic order type, right? So that it would have correct accounting impact. So for that purpose we need to create pre-transformation rules. It's kind of defaulting rules for sales order. 3 domestic sales, click and close. Now navigate to manage pre-transformation rule. Okay, so select manage pre-transformation rule for sales order. Create new rule. Click and create new rules. So here's the rule definition area. You will get some if conditions and then condition, right? So select your condition attributes. So what is your conditions? Like if the order type is this, then the transaction type should be that. So type your order. So there are a lot of attributes, so you have to select here the correct attributes. Like in our case, I am going to create or associate order type with the year transaction type. So the condition is if the order type is equal to domestic, okay, TM domestic sales order. So this is my conditions, first conditions, okay? And I have to give, or I can give another condition if I want. So I am giving another conditions, okay? My order type is TM domestic sales order, and my business unit, okay? My business unit is US1 business unit equal to okay. So I have two conditions. My order type is equal to TM domestic sales order, and my business unit equal to US1 business unit. What should be the result? You should derive the SENI domestic transaction type. Okay. So set the value here in the result conditions. So what should be the attributes here? My billing transaction type. So billing transaction type ID, select the attributes, and what should be the value? It should be domestic. Say domestic sales order. Domestic sales. So I have defined this transaction type specifically for domestic, any kind of domestic sales. Click on OK. Okay. So what it means is now the complete rules is created with two conditions, like if the order type equal to TM domestic sales order and the business unit is US1 business unit, then it will create the billing with these transaction types. 3 domestic sales. Okay. So this is called pre-transformation rule. So kind of defaulting rules you want to create for populating a specific value for sales orders. So there are a lot of other rules you can create for this pre-transformation rules, and this is one of the business scenario you can test, and you can create the sales order with this domestic sales order. Then definitely you will get this transaction types populating for your invoice. I hope you understand the scenario and the purpose of pre-transformation rule. If you have any question doubt, you can comment in the comment sections, and if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching this video.